And commiserations on today's defeat to Barrow Raiders. How would you reflect on that result and that performance from your side this afternoon?
Well, look, I'll be honest, Jacob. I'm super proud of the team today. I felt that, it's a tough place to go, Barrow. Let's be honest. It's not the greatest pitch, heavy pitch. The win today was a major factor in the game for both teams to manage and handle. But I'm super proud of our team. I thought for large parts of that game we were in control. We managed the game and the conditions really, really well. We had to face some adversity. I'm not going to lie about it. Losing sort of Will Dagger and Jimmy Kynhost in the opening sort of 15 minutes of the game, I thought, really put us under some pressure. We had to sort of shuffle the decks and move people out of their natural positions. But like I said, it didn't faze us. I was really, really proud of the way that Charlie Severs and Ollie Field did a great job in the centres, and Connor Bailey and had to move from the middle to the back row. So did Tomo as well, to accommodate for that. And I thought they did a tremendous job. And like I said, it was a tough one to take today, Jacob. I really feel for the playing group in there. They're really hurting. I think it was a game that we deserved something from. I felt that. I'm not honest enough as a coach to say that if I felt we didn't deserve anything from the game. But I felt today was a day where, for large parts of that contest, I felt we were the better team. And, ultimately it was a 5-minute spell before half-time that cost us, and a 5-minute spell before full-time that ultimately cost us the result. And it's taken a pretty special play from Barrow to unlock us there with a bit of a trick kick. That got us, it bounced favourably for them, and they score off the back of it. So, tough one to take today for the team, and obviously for the travel and support who were fantastic. Gutted really.
Yeah, obviously 8-6 down at half-time, but two really well-worked tries from Ollie Field and Charlie Severs to get you back into the contest, and that seemed to be, reflect the flow of the game, like you say, and, sort of show how well the side had performed to that point. Yeah,
well, like I said, I think the first half, we obviously went 6-0 up, and again, I felt we were control of what we were doing there and with the ball, and we probably just missed a couple of opportunities there. I know Charlie makes a break down the right. If he finds Dagger on the inside early, we'd probably extend the lead further, and there was another one where if there was a pass found for Will Dagger through the middle, he's through. So we probably just missed a couple of opportunities there in that first half before those guys went off. But like we said, we got ourselves in front, and I thought we were in control, and then ultimately they score a try off the scrum play, which gets them back in the contest at 6-4, and then we sort of concede off the next set, which was disappointing. They promote the ball a bit, and we didn't man up defensively well enough there just before half time, but we addressed it. I thought we came out second half with a tremendous attitude defensively, and I thought we were really controlled in what we're doing with the ball. I've got to give a massive rap to Adahingano. I thought he did a tremendous job, and Liam Harris in controlling the plan, and the middles, like I said, they had to keep sort of working hard through that middle third. It's tough going on the legs out there on that pitch, and I thought they did a great job, and as you said, we ended up getting into a position where we created some great opportunities and scored two wonderful tries, and ultimately the wind made it really difficult to try and even have a chance of converting those. So but we just didn't quite get enough points in the bag to get us the result, and ultimately it's 5 minutes to go, and Barrow a chance in their arm. They're desperate, and come up with a bit of a really, I've got to give them a rap there, a really inventive piece of play, a really creative sort of trick kick opportunity, and it bounces favourably, and they score, and then ultimately convert, being under the post. So, and then they put themselves in a position there to get that 1 point to seal the victory for themselves.
Yeah, obviously heartbreaking way to lose any game, isn't it? To concede a drop goal in the last 2 minutes of a match. You must be hurting as well as the players at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because like I said at the start of the conversation there, Jacob, I genuinely believed we deserved something from the game today. It's one of those where I don't feel as a team we deserved to come away with nothing today. I thought we deserved something from the game, but it doesn't always work out that way for you, mate. And we've just got to be honest enough as a group that okay, we're not where we want to be at the moment, but we'll keep working incredibly hard, to keep improving. And one thing I will say is in the 3 games, I know we've not got the results, but we are making small improvements in certain areas of our performance. So, we recognise round 1 was really nowhere near the standards that we set. I thought we improved that. A lot of effort and endeavour last week against Toulouse just weren't quite smart enough with the ball. And then today I thought we were really, controlled and patient, and I thought we executed some good stuff with the ball. I thought defensively we were really good for 70 minutes of that game. And, so we have made improvements again. And that's what we can just focus on, is just trying to keep getting better, and hopefully, the tide will turn.
Yeah. As you touched on at the start as well, obviously you lost Will Dagger and Jimmy Kine. I think Will was with his shoulder, and is it hamstring for Jimmy?
No, it looks more like an ankle or maybe an Achilles injury there, mate. So we've just got to assess that one. But yeah, I'm not sure how both are going to be looking for next week.
Yeah, and that's obviously was really tough. Obviously, Charlie Severs ended up out on the wing, and you had Ollie Field at centre. It was Joe Brown at fullback. It was all a little bit of a reshuffle, wasn't it? Which was far from ideal.
Yeah, it's the way it is, mate. Like that's what do you do? You've got to deal the cards you dealt with, and unfortunately, we're put in that position, and that's what makes me super proud of the team, Jacob, because we lost those two players fairly early in the game, and we had to sort of reshuffle the decks, and people had to play ultimately out of position, but they didn't whinge about it. They cracked on, did the best they could for the team, and like I said, we again, to say we played majority of the game with 15 players, you wouldn't have said that we're hanging out to dry, were we? Towards the back end of the game, we were still in control for large parts of that game. So, yeah, I'm super proud of the team today, mate. I'm just gutted for them that they haven't been able to come away with something from it for their efforts.